Welcome. This is a men's channel with men's content. If you are easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. I am Jeremy Hill, the gentleman who has gone rogue. Now let us go ahead and get into the subject matter. Modern women, black women in particular, in my most humble opinion. Black women hate to see a smile on a black man's face. Why did I just say that? Because majority of black women are bitter, they are angry, they are frustrated, they are miserable, and they are disenchanted. And the reason why they feel this way is because they now understand that this whole "I don't need a man" mentality was a lie. A lot of you women who have tried to put on the role of a man and be both father and mother, man and woman, finally see that you've been lied to from Hollywood all the way to some of your bitter friends who have had a string of failed relationships. You have allowed other women to lie to you and influence you to break up your own homes. You have lied other influences of people who you have never met, like celebrity rappers and celebrity actors and actresses. You allow these people to tell you that you don't need a man, and you believe it. So now you're bitter because now you see life is hard without a man. You see, they don't want to see a black man have a smile on his face, because if a black man has a smile on his face, that must mean that that man is winning. See, you see, a man can go out into the world and conquer the world because that's in our nature. We are created by the Most High to be an overachiever, to civilize countries, to create inventions, to make life easy for everybody. As far as technological advancements in medicine, advancement in technology, great inventors and stuff like that. See, the thing with women is you follow behind us. You were designed by the Most High to follow us. You were never designed to lead us when it comes to relationships. Yeah, you can be a boss. When I say boss, I mean boss in the workforce. You may have a job where you are in a supervisory position, and that's all fine and dandy. But when it comes to being in a household with a family, your role is behind the man. Your role is never beside the man. You are behind the man. Ain't no such thing as a leader who has a co-leader right beside him. We don't believe that. We don't do 50-50. We do 100% because God made it where we are the leaders. We are the boss. Now, we listen to y'all. We'll consider what you're saying, but we are the leaders. Now, you might say a lot of negative things about men. Well, if they want me to follow him, they got to act like a real man, a real leader. I'm going to tell you something right now, honey child. You are describing the men that you deal with. Because there are a lot of men out here who are not thugs, who are not Pookies and Ray Rays and Nook Nooks. There's a whole lot of men out here who ain't been behind them prison walls and out here trying to push crack and pimp on females. And there's a lot of us out here that's very successful. That's why we have a smile on our faces. And that's the reason why you have a frown on your face, because you are bitter. Why are you bitter? Let me ask you that. Are you bitter because you had 3 or 4 baby daddies? Is that the reason why you are bitter? Are you bitter because you realize without a man you don't make enough money to survive with your children, so you have to use government assistance? You got to get on TANF, SNAP, EBT, HUD housing? Why are you bitter? Are you bitter because you don't know the name of your 3rd baby daddy? You don't know who he is? Why are you bitter? Why are you mad at the men? It's because, ladies, you can't stand to see a black man winning. This is why men en masse are deciding not to even date some of you women now. This is not a racist channel. This is not a channel bashing women. This is not a channel to make people feel disrespected or offended. This is just a very hardcore, tough love type of channel. You see, ladies, you're going to always feel bitter. You always are going to be bitter because you are always going to be lacking. Without a man, you are lacking. And what has happened is you have rejected men so much that you prefer your own gender. That's what's going to happen to most of these women. Some of you women are just going to marry yourselves, or you're going to marry another woman because you don't want to yield to the authority and the power of a man. Now, my content is for men and women of all races, but I talk particularly to the black community because I am black. Okay? For some of you weirdos that get in the comments and say, oh, it ain't just the black people. Look, man, if you don't have enough common sense to realize that I'm saying what I'm saying, addressing my people, then that's just you. But back to what I'm trying to say. You're never going to be happy. You always going to feel as if you're lacking. And the thing is, what makes some of you bitter is because of the consequences of your actions. You have made some horrible decisions, ladies. Putting yourself in positions where you have 2 or 3 baby daddies, devaluing yourself on the dating market. Nobody gonna want you. And you can have a heart of gold. You can have a sweet spirit. You can be good as cotton candy. But a man is not gonna want to take care of another man's child, man. Nobody wants to do that. And believe it or not, like it or not, once you have a child and you're not married, you have forever changed your life. Okay? So the reason why a lot of you are bitter, because you was told a lie that if you got independent, that you got your education, that everything gonna work out and you're gonna find the man of your dreams after you do all these things. So you waste your best years on your education. You waste your best years on trying to be independent. You waste your best years trying to be a boss diva. And when you are all used up, gone through your 20s, gone through your 30s, even in your 40s for some of you, when you hit the wall, when you're not as attractive as you once were, when you have got so solidified in this whole independent theology of yours, no man wants you. This is why you're bitter. This is why they do not want to see a smile on the black man's face. Because when a man is smiling, he must be doing well. And these women have a sense of entitlement. They feel entitled that if you are happy as a man, they have every right to your happiness. This is why they feel they have every right to your bank account. These women today, modern day black women in particular, with my most humble opinion, ain't nothing more but masculine vampires. Well, all they want to do is suck off your masculine energy. All they want to do is hold you down, disrespect you, and insult you. These are the words of a bitter woman. When a woman talk down about a man, she ain't got a man. When a woman try to advise other women who are in good relationships but speaking poison to that woman's ear, that's because she done had a string of failed relationships, man. Today's modern day black woman hate to see a smile on a black man's face. I made this a little short video. It's just a thought that came to my mind. So anyway, hit the like button and subscribe if you like this video. Stop being bitter, ladies.